The Manhattan District Attorney's Office is offering former President Trump a chance to testify before a grand jury.
Legal experts say it's a move that signals criminal charges could soon follow. The DA's office is investigating an alleged hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels and whether it was classified as a legal expense during Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. CBS News reporter Graham Cates joins us now with more. He is here in Studio 57. Graham, really good to see you. First of all, tell us about this hush money investigation. Remind us of the contours of this and what prompted authorities to actually look into that.
Sure. So investigators have looked into this on and off for about 5 years now. And the way it started was just before the 2016 election. There was a $130,000 payment to the adult film star Stormy Daniels. And Trump's former fixer and lawyer, Michael Cohen, actually went to federal prison for this, for orchestrating this payment. And the reason that this case keeps popping back up, actually internally at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, they call it the zombie case because they've looked into it, it kind of died, it came back to life again, they looked into it again, but it's never quite made it this far to this stage of a grand jury. And what they're looking at is a couple of things. One, Cohen described a complex effort to kind of cover up the payment, to obscure it so it wouldn't be obvious that it came from a presidential candidate to an adult film star. And also, there's some indication that it has to do with whether, since Cohen put the money forward for it in the beginning, whether that was some sort of illegal campaign contribution in and of itself.
Complicated, yeah.
Michael Cohen's a good reminder. I think a lot of us have forgotten about him as time has passed. Graham, why does this invitation to testify before a grand jury suggest the Manhattan DA could file criminal charges against the former president?
In New York grand juries, this is typically one of the last steps. When someone is the subject of a probe, you invite them. They have the right, if they want to address the grand jury. Very few defendants actually take up that offer because you're doing it in a grand jury. It's just the prosecutors who are in charge of asking questions. There's not really that back and forth that you get with your own defense attorneys. And so this is often among the last steps before they make a decision or before they'll ask the grand jury to consider charges.
Graham, you say very few people will do it. Is there any indication that the former president will testify, and what could his decision mean for his presidential campaign?
Yeah, I checked with someone who's pretty close on this matter, and that was the one thing they wouldn't say, whether he was entertaining it. And again, the thing is about this particular defendant is we know that in the past he's kind of been eager to defend himself, but it's safe to assume that attorneys are saying this is not probably the right move for you.
More to come. Graham Cates, I know you'll be continuing to follow it. Thanks so much, Graham.
Thank you.